Hi guys, Dawn here, back from Pokemon Platinum. I'm gonna be narrating this episode because can't think of any other songs as of this moment. That you need to have pretty much every HM except for Cut, but Waterfall and Pulling is not permanent. In fact, it's actually gonna be replaced with Ice Beam. Anyway. This trainer here, he's the one that had the Rampardos, and he had a bunch of other different kinds of Pokemon. I'm gonna turn up the volume all the way because it's kind of annoying. He's got a Mammoth Swine. Look at that! I haven't seen one of those in probably, just assuming. Well, I traded one over for like the Wi-Fi part of this, but since Megachomp is weak to ice, I'm just gonna go into Aura Master. I didn't think this guy had the Mammoth Swine. I thought he had something else. Lizard, whoa, it's going to hurt lots, but it's not gonna do too much to Lucario, all things considered. Aura Sphere is probably my best bet because Lucario has higher special attack than he does physical attack. In between, I went and revived Aura Master. And that's a guaranteed one-hit KO, because, I mean, Mammoth Swine has pretty good physical defense, but not so good special defense. So, really kind of helps me out a little bit. He's got a Rampardos on his team next. I'm scared of this thing because it might know Earthquake, but I don't think it does. No, I know no matter what level it is, I'm going to outspeed it because Rampardos are really, really slow. They've got pretty good attack, decent defense, decent special, decent offensive stats, but not too good defense-wise. And it's got some pretty good defense, but it's like it's got several different weaknesses. Mothim. This is probably the first time you've seen one, I think. I don't know for sure, but yes, it probably is the first time you've seen one. But Intimidate's not going to do too much to it anyway. I'm just going to Aerial Ace it because I know no matter what level it is, Aviator's going to outspeed it. Because Aviator is real fast, so that really helps. Toxic, that's going to hurt a lot. Luckily, I bought tons of full heals. Not so many revives though. I'm trying to avoid as many of my Pokemon getting hurt in battle as possible, because that's the whole key here. The key is staying alive. And my Pokemon are horribly weak level. They're horribly weak. So, yeah, I'm just gonna full heal my Staraptor, get that nasty toxic poison off of him. Now I always mess up here. You come down here and you push this boulder here. Then you smash the rock that's right here. Then you hit this one. That's how you do it. I was like so confused on how to do that. It wasn't even funny. I kept on I was practicing in between videos, and I kept on screwing it up. I was real careful not to make sure that trainer didn't see me. But this trainer here, I think she's also gotten a little bit more diverse. She still has her Cliffable. I'm just gonna Earthquake it, because Earthquake's probably the strongest move Gabite has, next to Draco Meteor, which lowers its special attack, and we don't want that. So anyway, well, now we're gonna have to because its defense rose, but let's just go with the Draco Meteor. Now, once again, I went and got that in between the last detour I did with the previous Platinum episode that happened after that. I don't remember which one it was. At least I got Meteor Mash on this, which is a sturdy steel type attack. Luckily, Clefable doesn't have the highest attack in the world. Now, if it was something like a Metagross, different story. But it's just a Clefable, nothing to give us heart attacks about. Torterra. Now, I knew that they had this, but I got rid of all Megachomp's attacks that would do anything to it. So So my best bet is probably Pipster with Surf. It's probably my best bet against this Torterra. Now, if it has Earthquake, then I'm about as good as dead, because it's level 48 and it's got pretty decent attack. But luckily for me, Pipster's Surf should do the trick pretty dang well, so. Didn't even do what I was expecting it was going to, so he's got Earthquake, which is really gonna hurt Pipster. He's really one of Pipster's only weaknesses, and it takes him down and out. He's going to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Go through all this all over again. Aviator's probably going to be my next option because it can't use Earthquake. And it gets an Intimidate to the face. Just going to Fly because Fly is my strongest attack. And Staraptor has some pretty decent attack. But Torterra's got some massive defenses. And it's also got Synthesis, but luckily it only has 5 of those, so I can probably PP stall it out of those. Just by combining all of my flying type attacks. But luckily its Reflect wore off, which Torterra's massive defenses doesn't really... Wow, 1-hit KO. But it was a critical hit, so... I don't know if the critical hit really would have made a difference or not. The point is I knocked it out and Aviator grows a level from it. Agility? No, I don't need that. So I'm starting to like this new team, but it's alright, but oh well. You can go over there, you can get the TM for Stone Edge. I'm not going to get that ATM, aka at the moment. For people that don't know what that means, ATM means at the moment. So, you've got veteran Clayton. He's got himself a Staraptor on level 47. Now, this Intimidate's going to be bad for Mega Chomp considering it has its attack. So, in case you didn't, just in case you're not using a Staraptor on your team, here's where you can see one, and I think Barry also has one too. Although I decided to name him Alvin just to get all carried away with it for whatever reason. Just going to use Brave Bird on my Luxray, which really isn't going to do too much to it. That didn't do anything, plus it was a critical hit. And I know he's going to outspeed me next turn, so I'm just going to take this turn and just use a Hyper Potion just to be on the safe side. And even though I am Modest Nature, which is like up speed minus special attack or something, I don't even know why I have Thunder on this thing. But I'm also going to give it Thunderbolt and get rid of Bite. He's probably hoping for another critical hit, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think if he can like live this with a decent... Yeah, he can probably live another one of these. So, just going to Thunder Fang it. Alright. Not really too much Staraptor can do to a Luxray, but hoping this kills it. And it does. I get the KO. That's nice. Means Luxray's probably going to grow a level from this. The only advantage of going at this at a lower level is you get a ton of you get a ton of experience. He said he's going to go into a Licky next, which is this really fat, annoying Pokemon. And it looks weird. I'm sorry. It looks weird. You know, I think you probably can see a Lickitung somewhere in the game, but I'm not exactly sure where, so don't ask me. Just check everywhere, and it's got Earthquake, which is probably once again gonna be a one-hit KO on Aura Master, no doubt in my mind. But it wasn't gonna be a one-hit KO because Aura Master has horrible defenses. Well, the last two Pokemon are Aviator and Mega Chomp, but luckily it can't do that to Aviator, and Aviator can just close combat it right in its face. So in between videos I have to go and heal now back at the Pokemon Center. Just not gonna be fun. We have to do this puzzle all over again. But I don't want to have to lose. So anyway, you beat this Clayton dude, and we'll go on in the next episode. And I probably will put music to the next episode. So, anyway, that's all for Pokemon Platinum for now. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Need 9 subscribers to 100. And if I get 100 subscribers, I'll do something very, very epic. Later.